I'm Justin, Head of Junior Development here at Precision Athletica. The goal of our junior development program is to create the most adaptable junior athlete by building on the foundations of strength, power, speed, and aerobic fitness. Athletes start working with us from the age of 10, and we place a big emphasis on long-term athlete development. So athletes come in and dedicate 1 hour, 1 to 2 times a week to start working away from their sports in building that holistic, adaptable athleticism. When I'm working with a junior athlete, I'm interested in 3 things. Number 1 is their growth patterns. Number 2 is how well they're moving. And number 3 is their emotional maturity, which will ultimately dictate how much I'm able to provide them. The first thing is growth patterns, or tracking growth and maturation. So when your child first comes in, we look at height, seated height, and weight, and by doing so, we're able to estimate what we call peak height velocity, which is commonly known as your growth spurt. So that's the period of time where your child experiences the greatest acceleration in growth and stature. What I'm more interested in is how many years they are away from that point, which is called predicted maturity offset. Because ultimately, where they're at on that scale will dictate how I train your athlete. The first group of athletes that come through Precision are the ones pre-peak height velocity. On the sporting field, we have 10 to 12-year-olds who are talented, okay? And they're not necessarily talented because they're stronger or more powerful. They're talented because they're able to coordinate their body better and move more efficiently. So what we do here at Precision is start to develop motor skill development, working on ideas around how to run better, jump better, land better, change direction, better hand-eye coordination. And at the same time, starting to introduce movements such as squatting, lunging, hinging, or better trunk control to set the good foundations for future development. The second group of athletes are the one during peak height velocity. And these are the kids I've seen who have grown 6 to 8 centimeters in 1 year. And during this time, you might see these kids' skill drop, you might see results also drop because they're growing at such a rate that they don't know how to move their body anymore. So what we look to do is nurture that growth. Look at whether or not they're taking care of nutrition, recovery, but also continuing to refine those motor skills and start to intensify gym-based movement patterns so that by the time they're post-peak height velocity, they're ready to hit the ground running, working on strength development, power development, getting faster and better aerobically fit. We certainly do develop strength, power and speed with our junior athletes, but the way that we achieve that is very different to how we would train an adult or more advanced athlete. With our long-term athlete development model, we're looking at developing movement skills first. With our junior athletes, we look at what we call neuromuscular adaptations, or rewiring the way that the brain functions to move more efficiently. And by doing so, they're actually then getting stronger and more powerful. With our adult athletes, we look at more morphological changes or growing muscle size, which is how adults get stronger and more powerful. To get a better understanding of how your child moves, we go through our movement screen, which is video recorded so that we can analyze the strengths and weaknesses of your child's movement. And by doing so, we're able to design a tailored, individualized program that will suit your child's needs and goals. From here, I'll give you a follow-up call to go through your child's results and show you which level they've been allocated into so that you can book in to specific times with junior athletes of similar development level. We believe this is the best pathway for your child to develop as athletes because it gives them the social interaction and safe environment to develop. Our team has so much experience working with junior athletes since the program started. So if you're interested in the program or just have more questions, the next step is to arrange a call with me through our website, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.